Good morning. Yeah,
What's it?
I'm Pratik Parikh, delivered today's lecture on bioproduction of glutamic acid. So we
Hmm.
can move on main page content. We covered in that glutamic acid properties, then introduction of fermentation and which fermenters are used in for the fermentation of glutamic acid. Then microorganism which is used in production of glutamic acid. Then raw materials, bioproduction cycle, fermentation procedure, downstreaming process, and applications. So we will move on the main page, properties of glutamic acid. Um Mainly, the glutamic acid, known as 2-amino pentane dioic acid, because of the two carboxylic acid functional group in that compound, and second position contains amine group, and their isoelectric point is 3.22, which is uh, and melting point is 200 degrees Celsius above. Uh, next, next is introduction of fermentation. Fermentation may define as the process of growing a culture of microorganism in a nutrient media and thereby converting feed into desired end product through the action of enzymes. Means there is one example of fermentation which is uh, easy to understand. We are having sugar and add yeast as a microorganism in that culture media, and after this some period of time, yeast converted sugar into the alcohol. This is a simple example of fermentation. There, after that, there are three types of fermentation are used in the production of glutamic acid, which is first is batch fermentation, second is feed batch fermentation, and third is continuous fermentation. And next is microorganism used in the fermentation take fermentation of glutamic acid. First is Cornybacterium species, which is Cornybacterium glutanicum and Cornybacterium lilum, is mainly used for the production of glutamic acid. Then Bravibacterium species, in that Bravibacterium diverchitum and Bravibacterium alanicum. After that, Mycobacterium species means Mycobacterium flavum ver and Mycobacterium glutanicum. Then Arthrobacter species, Arthrobacter in that Arthrobacter globiformis and Arthrobacter aminofasciens. After that, uh, we know about the raw materials which is used in the bioproduction. Mainly, the sugarcane or beet molasses are used in that process. Uh, in USA, mainly preferred carbon source is corn syrup from corn, whereas in Europe and South America, uh, they use beet molasses as a raw material. Ammonia and ammonium sulfate is generally used as a nitrogen source, while vitamins and other supplements are used as a phosphate source uh, from corn strip liquor. After that, the composition of culture media in that glucose, urea, biotin, dipotassium hydrogen phosphate, magnesium sulfate heptahydrate, and manganese sulfate heptahydrate, and calcium carbonate are mainly used. In that glucose are in more concentration because glucose is the main component of fermentation culture. After that, we see uh, the bioproduction cycle of glutamic acid. In that, glucose is converted into pyruvate, and then pyruvate is converted into acetyl CoA. This acetyl CoA converted into citrate and isocitrate. After that, the alpha ketoglutarate is formed. from alpha ketoglutarate with the crystallization or ion exchange chromatography, we separate the glutamic acid. Now we see biosynthesis of cyclic glutamic acid. In that there is some reactions and their end product with enzymes. The first glutamine plus H2O, it gives glutamic acid plus ammonia uh, with uh, with the enzyme glutaminase, it, which is act in that reaction. And then second is ketoglutarate and NADPH plus ammonia. It converted into glutamic acid, NADP and H2O. In that glutamate dehydrogenase, first and second, these two enzyme is involved in that reaction. After that, transaminase enzyme is mainly involved in the bioproduction of glutamic acid. Then alpha aldehyde dehydrogenase 4 or delta 1 pyrroline 5 carboxylate dehydrogenase enzyme is used in the formation of glutamic acid plus NADH. Then we see the fermentation process. Actually, fermentation process of glutamic acid. The usual culture medium of glutamic acid fermentation contains carbon source such as glucose. The acid hydrolysate of starch, molasses, or mixture of this substance. Then we see the nitrogen source as a urea, ammonia, and ammonium sulfate also used in that fermentation of glutamic acid. And then that culture medium is sterilized in a fermenter by steam. After that we cool that all culture media at 230 degrees Celsius. Then we add microorganisms, means Corynebacterium glutenicum, in that fermenter in a proper inoculum size. Then the microorganism is incubated for 36 to 48 hours, during which time we check pH, temperature, and aeration rate, which is controlled or not. Because of these factors which affect the fermentation of glutamic acid. Then this is a diagrammatic presentation of the fermentation technique. We are having sugar cane. From sugar cane we separate the sugar. This sugar is used in fermentation media. We add all fermentation media in fermentation tank with fermented broth. After that we add microorganisms after sterilization. Then by fermentation glutamate is produced. This glutamate is accumulated, and after that in downstreaming process, uh, we crystallize or ion exchange chromatography. By ion exchange chromatography we separate that glutamate in the form of monosodium glutamate or sodium glutamate. um, and finally we are having to do packaging of that compound. After that downstreaming process, in downstreaming we mainly use for filtration, we mainly use rotary vacuum filter. Then that filter cake is used, is separated, and the filtrate is used for the crystallization. There are two methods for separation of glutamic acid from that filtrate. uh, we are having ion exchange chromatography or crystallization method. So crystallization is often used as a method to recover the amino acids from any filtrate. Precipitation of amino acids with salts like ammonium and calcium salts, and with metals like zinc are also commonly used for the crystallization purpose. Here we use sodium metal for the separation of glutamic acid. Then in ion exchange, resins have been widely used for the extraction and purification of amino acids from fermentation broth. In that, adsorption of amino acid by ion exchange resin is strongly affected the pH of that final or end product. Uh, there are two types of ion exchange resin is used. The first is cation exchange resin and second is anion exchange resin for the separation of glutamic acid. Then applications, glutamic acid is important in brain metabolism. Hence, various analogs of glutamic acids are used in the treating various neuropathic diseases. While in say, from 1908, monosodium for glutamate has been used as a flavor enhancing agent in both general general area, means in pharmaceutical or in food industry. Then polyglutamic acid is a naturally occurring anionic polymer that is biodegradable, edible, and non-toxic towards human and environment. It is a good candidate for various industrial applications, including thickener, bitterness relieving agent, and cryoprotectant. Then curable, this is used as curable biological adhesive, also used as heavy metal absorbers. In cosmetics, L-glutamic acid is widely used as hair restorer in cosmetic purpose. Also used as a wrinkle, means preventing aging. Then reference, uh, I use that research article, uh, production of L-glutamic acid with Corynebacterium glutanicum and Pseudomonas reptivora. Then I used one book, Pharmaceutical Biotechnology by Bass and Dixit. And then refer slide share, two slide shares for the preparation of that presentation. And finally, thank you for listening carefully my presentation.